in Canada. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
For Kamloops, Thompson-Caribou.
Mr. Speaker, the Liberals need to ask for a refund from their deliverology expert because they sure can't get things done. They have also left Indigenous Canadians and job-creating industries in the dark about the UN Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People. In May, the Justice Minister said they would adopt UNDRIP, quote, without qualification. Now she says it's simplistic, unworkable, and can't be done word for word. Why is this Justice Minister misleading Indigenous Canadians?
The Honourable Minister of Justice.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I appreciate the opportunity to speak to the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, which we have endorsed without qualification. We are committed to moving forward to operationalize the United Nations Declaration within a Section 35 context, our unique constitutional context, and we are committed to doing that with Indigenous peoples, and as the Declaration states, it will be done by way of legislation, policies, and other constructive arrangements, but it will be done jointly.
Honourable Member for Kamloops, Thompson-Caribou.
You know, Mr. Speaker, the Globe and Mail recently published an editorial, and they called UNDRIP drip, liberal Native rights policy. The Justice Minister has gone from promoting the Declaration on the world stage at the UN to saying at home that it is simplistic and unworkable. So she's saying one thing on the world stage and saying another thing back in Canada. Is the confusion being created by the Minister deliberate, or does she not know what she's doing?
Minister of Justice.
Again, our government has committed and endorsed without qualification the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. We are committed to moving forward with a nation-to-nation relationship that's based on recognition, and how to operationalize the Declaration here in Canada will be done jointly with Indigenous peoples as we develop solutions, and we will operationalize the United Nations Declaration and its articles, its minimum standards here within our Section 35 constitutional framework, which is extremely vast, and we will ensure that the full box of rights are recognized.
The Honourable Member for South